Woozie is one of my favorite characters in the GTA series and one of the most notable characters this YouTube series has to offer. With that being said, we are going to investigate and uncover things about Woozie that might strike some of you and figure out the man's story. Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot of information, but we have some information that can help us. Woozie is a Chinese American, for nobody knows if he had grown up in China or in America. But with how fluent he speaks English and his accent, it is highly possible that Woozie lived his life in the US. With sources, Woozie lived in San Fierro and had started to be a gang boss for the Triads. Unfortunately, Woozie is blind, but he hides it because he is ashamed and proud of his disability. But luck and good fortune helped Woozie with things such as racing and playing card games. Most of our information today is solely based in 1992. But something we can definitely see is the man did have a love for cars. As partial leader, Woozie would be considered as Daidai, which is Big Brother. The top leader for the Triad organization of the Mountain Cloud Boys is Ron Foley. As boss, Woozie owns a betting shop in Chinatown. Some point in 1992, Woozie meets Caesar and Carl Johnson. Caesar and Carl were doing illegal street racing for money at the time and trying to get back on their feet now that Sweet was in prison. Woozie, being a cautious but respectful man, introduces himself to both Carl and Caesar and simply wishes them good luck. Let's watch both the beginning and the final cutscene to the mission Woozie Moo.
Man, where is this guy? Hey, I've been waiting forever, man. Where the hell you been?
Sorry, Holmes. I had no idea when the race would be.
Right, you just happened to show up 5 minutes after everybody else, huh?
When the gasoline runs through your vein like the burning passion, you know when it's time to race.
I think you getting high on that country air, man.
Hey, CJ, look.
You haven't been to one of our meets before. Where are you from, friend?
I'm from Grove Street Families, Los Santos. What's happening?
Relax. This isn't a parade, pal. But you know, we gotta be careful. Woozie Moo. But my friends call me Woozie. How you doing?
CJ. Carl Johnson.
Listen, out here we like to race for cash or pink slips. Racer's choice. Get your car started. We're about to go. Good luck, Carl Johnson.
There's something real strange about that dude, man.
Be careful, CJ.
For sure. Ooh, yeah!
You drive with style, Carl Johnson. And I never mind losing to a guy who's willing to push himself right to the edge. As for me, I'm a man who honors his bet.
Well, you learn pretty fast with the police on your ass.
Listen, it's best if we clear the hell out of here as soon as possible, because for some reason the local police don't appreciate our noble sport.
Yeah, thanks for the advice.
Okay, I gotta go. You know what? If you ever find yourself in San Fierro, give me a call. Maybe we can do a little business together.
Yeah, I might just do that.
I guess that's our wake-up call. Nice meeting you.
As shown, Woozie lost the race, but kept his word and his bet. He even offers Carl work. Now, Woozie has raced against the best, like Claude, and even Carl could be considered as one of the best, too. We skip a few weeks ahead, and Carl is in San Fierro and needs help. With Woozie living in San Fierro for a very long time now, he chooses, out of kindness, he helps Carl with information about how it gets around to San Fierro, to Los Santos, and back. Let's take a look at the opening cutscene shown right here.
That's crazy, man. What are you looking at exactly?
Hey, man, you get them flicks developed? What's up, Woozie?
Hey, Carl. I was just explaining to your brother-in-law that we were friends.
Oh, yeah? Well, look, Woozie, I need to get some info from you, man.
What exactly do you boys want to know?
Who are these putas, Holmes?
Why don't you go take a look?
These guys?
Yeah.
They're the Loco Syndicate. They're pretty big time, I think. Don't have any dealings with them. We don't touch blow. Now this guy runs things. I don't know his name. This guy is T-Bone Mendez. He's the muscle.
And who's that guy?
That's Jizzy B. He's the biggest pimp in town. He helps set up the deals. You know, concierge of sorts.
Hey, then he my way in. How I get to him?
Oh, Jizzy? Jizzy runs the Pleasure Domes Club in that old fortress under the Gant Bridge.
Hey, good looking out, Woozie.
No problem. Don't be a stranger.
All right.
A little later in the story, Woozie wants Carl to stop by so they can have a chat about stuff. When Carl gets there, Woozie's associate tells him that Woozie is blind. Now, Woozie tells CJ about how he is the leader of the Mountain Cloud Boys, which is a triad of the Red Gecko Tong. Woozie introduces Carl to Ron Fali, and Woozie needs CJ's help again. Let's check out this cutscene.
As honored as I am to share my home with you, we should lure these lizards out into the baking sun.
We were followed here. The Da Nang boys are watching this apartment. As soon as we leave, they will attempt an assassination.
Hey, what's the big deal? Won't you cruise on out of here, lead them to a place quiet, and cap they flat asses? No offense.
None taken.
We find you funny.
Look, long as they think Mr. Farley here is in the back, they'll follow me wherever. After a while, you can come out safely. Simple.
Amazing.
Your success will be rewarded, Mr. Johnson.
With Carl's plan to lure the enemy away from Fali had worked perfectly. Carl saved his life, and Ron Fali is safe. As we move forward, Carl needs to learn how to swim. Let's see the hidden cutscene and the usual cutscene for amphibious assault.
I need something taken care of.
What? Hey, man, quit trying to distract me.
How are you in the water?
What you mean? Can I swim?
Yeah. Can you swim well?
No, I can't. Shit! Man, damn! How you do that? Hold on. You trying to tell me you can't swim?
Seriously, when I'm in the deep water, it panics me. Plus, I'm terrified of eels and squid and seaweed and...
Okay, dude, see, I know you're just trying to make excuses now.
Look, CJ. I need someone from outside the Triad who I can trust.
Alright, so let me get this straight. You want me to swim around in dirty dock water, dodging little brown jelly beans and Vietnamese gangsters to put a bug on a boat in the harbor?
You're so negative.
Listen, man. When I was a kid, swimming off the Santa Maria, I once got a condom stuck to my face. Horror like that stays with you for life. Believe that.
I have a confession to make. I'm blind.
No shit.
Yeah. Although I've trained my other senses to a point where you wouldn't notice my handicap, in the water, they'd be quite useless.
All right, Woozie, relax. Don't beat yourself up about it. Look, I'll do it. One last thing. You do know that I'm black, right? And not Chinese.
I'm blind, Carl, not stupid.
Woozie finally tells CJ about his disability. Then we have the humorous quote of, "I'm blind, Carl, not stupid," which is very true. Despite Woozie's blindness, he is a very smart person. Last time we see Woozie in San Fierro, he tells CJ that he has a big business plan to go to. And when Woozie said that a ship with containers was breached by enemies, Carl took care of the issue. When Carl Johnson helped Woozie out immensely, they started taking out the Loco Syndicate, which has been a main supplier to Big Smoke, with some of Woozie's soldiers as well as CJ and Caesar. They wipe out T-Bone Mendez and Ryder. But Woozie stops by the garage to tell Carl to take out a factory that does T-Bone's drugs. Let's check out the cutscene.
Carl! You're a fucking hero down in LS. I just spoke to my cousin.
Not with my people, I ain't. Shit's still fucked up. Man, I got homies I used to run with that turned their back on me over this.
Yeah, well, what are you gonna do, huh?
Fucking Ryder, man. That was my homie. And I killed him.
Fucking midget deserved it, eh? Little asshole tried to bang your sister, you know that?
No. For real? Shit. Maybe you right then, man, but...
Cheer the fuck up! You're going soft on me, man. You did something good, eh?
Yes, you did. But this isn't over yet.
What you mean?
Well, your former friends have a factory. And the way I see it, if you take that out, you will have put them out of business for good.
CJ blows up the crack factory, and Smoke's main supply of drugs is destroyed for good. Later on in the story, Woozie calls Carl, telling to check out the new site in Las Venturas. So, Carl drove to the Ventura Strip to meet Woozie. Turns out it's a casino. Let's check out the introductory cutscene.
Idiot! Do you realize how much those machines cost? We're supposed to be opening it. What the fuck was that? Hello? Hello? What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Boss, CJ's here.
Carl, glad you can make it.
So, this what you been doing?
Yeah, it's been a complete nightmare. You want a stomach ulcer? Try opening a triad casino in a mafia-run town.
The mob trying to squeeze you?
Yeah, the corporations are moving in and everybody's feeling the squeeze. I've had slot machines busted up, workmen being scared off.
So who behind this?
Huh? Well, there are these 3 mob families operating here, and each of them has a stake in Caligula's casino. Some whacked-out lawyers running it for them. It could be any one of them, or all of them.
Can't you just give them a little something?
No. In addition to the usual authorities that need bribing, each one would want a slice. And I'm not about to hand over all our profits to some wise guy Italians.
Our profit?
That's right, you heard me. I want to offer you a share in our casino. In exchange for some help setting it up. How's that sound, partner?
Sound like we got a deal then.
Boss, the boys found some thugs trying to smash one of the deliveries. We caught one of them.
Get rid of him.
Hey, wait, hold up, come here. Whoever's behind this, we need to let them know that they dealing with full-fledged psychos. Tie 'em to the front of the car, let him sweat it out a little, and I'll be out there in a little while. See if we can make this guy squeal.
That's my call.
Woozie had gotten the casino, and as we heard, he already is having troubles. As CJ scares the life out of Sindaco leader Johnny, Woozie and Carl get tons of information. Sindaco's and Leone's made a deal and stakeout at the Caligula's casino, which is Four Dragons Casino's competition. Woozie also wanted CJ to be a partner in the business, as proven in this cutscene.
Mr. Ramfali. Gentlemen, can I have your marks, please? Gentlemen, or shall I say partners?
Oh, I drank to that.
After all is said and done, the Sindaco and Leone's issue is starting to get out of hand, so a Caligula's heist is planned. A big heist planned by Woozie and CJ work out, and Salvatore Leone is both screwed and betrayed. With this, the Four Dragons Casino is one of the best casinos around, as well as the most entertaining. Woozie doesn't have troubles with anyone again, and his co-owners of the joint, Ron Foley and Carl Johnson, have shared partnership. Despite Woozie's disability, his intelligence and respect is what makes Woozie such a good guy, as well as a good character. This is one of few reasons why Woozie is one of my favorite characters in the franchise. He could have set up and killed Carl Johnson, or even betray him and Caesar, but he chose to help Carl and become a great friend in the end. Thank you all for watching this amazing video. We got a season finale, 2-part episode. Stick around for that. I'll see you all tomorrow. Adios, everybody.